guys, or like one of you, I don't know, however much views this gets. Today I'm talking about hypergamy, hypergamous, whatever the word for it is. You know, I truly believe that hypergamy, people set it out to be this like truly bad thing that like that affects so many people. And what? One second. She's my girl. I truly believe that hypergamism, or whatever the word for it is, where this goes both ways, by the way, but where an attractive, like a deemed attractive man dates a deemed unattractive woman dates someone who society would view as more attractive than her. And that's what hypergamy is. And then reverse hypergamy, I don't know the word for it, is just the attractive woman, unattractive male. I don't think it's not as deep as people like set it out to be, you know. I think hypergamyism, or however you say it, I think it's not that, it's not like, I'm sorry, my brain's, it's not as deep as other things, you know. Like, people can love who they want to love, and you shouldn't judge the other person for that, or them for that, you know. Hypergamyism is just a stupid like thing to be mad about. So what if an attractive person wants to date an unattractive person, or an unattractive person wants to date an attractive person? It's like, it truly makes no sense, considering like, I just don't believe that hypergamyism is like, I believe that hypergamy shouldn't be frowned upon many others. Many others. People are always, like, people have made accounts on this. People have made, like, complete hate videos, they've sent, like, death threats and rape threats. How the hell did you get in? They have sent those, like, threats to many women and many men, just for the fact that they decide to date someone more attractive than them or less attractive than them. And I just think it's bullshit that people decide to judge one another for who they want to love and why they want to love them, and they just immediately judge someone based on how they look. Or, you know, like, you don't know the story of that person, you don't know how they act, you don't know their personality, you don't know what kind of person they are. You just immediately, like, not you specifically, but just people immediately, like, put into the brain. Yes, don't get me wrong, I'm sorry. People just immediately, or don't get me wrong, I judge people based on my first glance, you know, but when I get to know them a bit more, I know, like, their looks don't become a priority or something I judge them for on once I get to know them better. Like, if they're a good person, I don't care about what they look like. If they're a bad person, I don't care what they look like either, you know? But for others, that's a different case. I believe that, I mean, looks don't truly matter. They may matter, like, they may matter, and that's okay. Like, if someone wants to date somebody on how they look, you know, I'm not gonna stop them. I don't believe it's something that they should be doing, but, you know, you can't stop them. Hypergamism isn't something that should be frowned upon, as I said earlier. I don't think it's something that's that deep, in a sense. Yeah, it's not upsetting to see, but it's definitely like, I just completely forgot what I was gonna say. Just hypergamism, being frowned upon, shit isn't like good, as I would say. I just think that, like, judging people for being hypergamous is just so stupid. Like, so what if a 5'2" woman wants to date a 6'4" man, or a really unattractive male wants to date a really attractive woman? Yeah, it's kind of like infuriating, but you don't need to be sending death threats and like rape threats to women, and you don't need to be like, because I see this all the time. I've even been sent this, you know, but like, I just don't think that you should. Okay, on to TikTok terms again. Actually, no, I'll talk about that in the next video. But yeah, as I was saying, hypergamism isn't that deep, and I feel like we could be worrying about so many other things rather than hypergamism. And reverse hypergamism, or whatever. I don't know what that's called. Yeah. But isn't it called like the patriarchy or something? No. That's just how I believe it should be. You know? Just because somebody is like unattractive to you doesn't mean they're unattractive to their partner. Like, you could see the not ugliest, but most unattractive like man ever, and you could see a pretty attractive woman, not the most, but like about in the middle there. I mean, I forgot what I was gonna say, but like, I see on TikTok, this is kind of beside the point, but like a little bit towards it. On TikTok, I see people like glazing men for getting with a more attractive woman, but then when it happens to men, where men get with less attractive women, I see everybody bullying the woman. I see hypergamism. But when I see like a less attractive man, like I forgot his name, the guy that cheated on Adriana Lima, the really eyes, I just, like, you see everybody like glazing the man and like trying to defend him in the comments and being like, whoa, you scored with this one. Or you see a really overweight man with like a really skinny girl, and all of the comments are like glazing him. But when you see a chubby woman with a really skinny male, people like to stereotype, and they like to like bully that couple for like but they like to bully that couple just because the woman is chubbier than the man. Like, it's really not that deep, I don't believe. It shouldn't be perceived as like a threat to society. I think date who you want to date. Date a man, date a woman, date a non-binary, date anybody, you know? Not anybody, but date who you want to date. And don't let anybody else stop you.